welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Neverwinter Nights 2 with the Baldur's Gate Reloaded mod. Okay, we are still here in the Cloakwood mines. Last episode we just cleared out this whole level and we're getting ready to move on to the next one. Off camera I did go for a rest and we did get attacked by a couple hobgoblins, but they were fairly easy to kill, so I didn't have any problems with them. But the second time I rested, I was able to get a full rest in. So I have rebuffed up with all my long duration stuff. I think we're ready to go. So let's grab Kagan and let's head on down to the next lower level here. Alright. Oh, there's somebody right here in front of us. A guard. Does not appear to be hostile. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to have a decent fight here. There might be some traps and things here too. You know what, let's go to Monteron first. Just in case there's some traps here in this hallway. Oop. Autosave. Yeah, we're definitely going to get into a fight here. Alright, it's the guard. A bunch of you better have a good reason for being here. We're here to purchase some iron ore, huh? We want to see the master of the mines. Davaeorn doesn't like unexpected guests. Okay, he's going to go right to a fight then. Alright, let's fight then. Alright, let's see if we can maneuver for a flank here. Yeah, that guard's not going to be much of a problem. Alright, let's see. Let's take a quick look at a map. Small room here and a bunch of rooms down here. Yeah, I think there's going to be a hell of a fight here. But first, we got a locked trunk here. Let's check this out. He's got some goodies on him too, hopefully. Alright, what do we got? Potion of healing and some fire resistance. Let's grab all that. Let's see what's on the guard. And we'll grab the plank, but that other stuff can stay behind. Alright. Oh, there's Davaeorn right there. Yeah, I remember. I believe there's a bunch of traps and things here. Let's check down here first, and then we're going to go ahead and deal with him. Yeah, we got a bunch of containers in here. That one's empty. That one is also empty. As well as that one, damn. Alright, this one is locked. I'm guessing there's something in there if it's locked. Maybe, yeah. Healing and a little bit of gold. Alright. That's all that. Let's take a look at those potions we just picked up.
What now?
Yeah, healing and fire resistance. I think we're fine just leaving it where it is. We got plenty of healing potions. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, now the next thing we need to deal with. Yeah, this is going to be a crazy fight here. Just for the hell of it, let me come over here. There might be some traps over here in this hallway. Yeah, I want to say there is. But first, we should probably buff up with our medium duration things. Let's get some Ghostly Visage fired up. And let's get some shield fired up. And a little bit of Bless. A little bit of aid, and some bull strength. What else we got? Let's get some magic fang going on, and the rest of that can wait. Okay, I believe that's all of our medium duration stuff now.
Follow me and try to keep up.
Yep. All right, let's go to Monteron. Yeah, he's in a neutral state at the moment. Oh, yep, we just triggered something. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we just triggered some battle horrors. If I remember right, there's all kinds of traps here along this corridor, so let's turn the AI off. Let's grab a hold of everybody here, and let's back up. Let's see if we can drag these guys toward us. Let's get Monteron back here again. Battle horror and another battle horror. Davaeorn is still in a non-hostile state at the moment. Now, where is Kagan? He can stay there. And Monteron, let's get him right here in the middle. Alright, looks like these guys are coming forward now. Let's get a little bit closer. I think we should probably put... Ooh, let's get SOAR back. Yeah, let's put some haste up too. And are they coming forward? Alright, let's let them guys come forward a little bit more. Alright, they're gonna start... Yeah, they're gonna start summoning some stuff. Let's go ahead and get some haste up now then. Alright, here we come.
Follow me.
Let's hit this guy. Let's go with some curse. Alright, he just failed it. Good. And let's turn the AI back on too. I don't know if we can actually sneak attack these battle horrors. Let's give it a shot, maybe. Oh, we can. Alright, Kagan. Let's see if we can focus on one at a time here. Alright, that one's near death. Alright, let's let those guys do what they gotta do. Alright, we got some damage here on Montaron already. Alright, one battle horror is down. Ooh, we got a level up too. Nice. Alright, let's get Kagan into a flanking position here. Get this other battle horror dead. Fiendish Hellhound. Alright, that one's near death. Alright, yeah. And we got a trap. A symbol of death trap. Alright, let's go see if we can go ahead and disarm this thing then. Success. And we just found another one. Ooh, wow, we got 125 XP for that trap. And another 125. Let's see, before we continue on, let's get some healing. Let's go with some Cure Miners here. Baldur can help out with the healing too. And we should probably just go ahead and level up before we talk to him. Let's go ahead and get a level up now. Alright, yeah, we're going to keep going as an assassin. Alright, what do we want to do next? You know what, let me cancel out of that. Let me check something. Let's see, what do we got for some armor? Oh yeah, we should be able to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep going up with... Well, he's up to 6 already with that gauntlets of dexterity. Yeah, plus 6 max dex. I could potentially go toward strength, which wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest with you. Or I could go wisdom too to get his will up. Friggin' 0 save here. No. Yeah, you know what? I am gonna go for strength. Alright, what do we got next? Let's get disable device. And let's get some open lock. Then use magic device. Let's get tumble up to 10. That'll increase his armor class as well. That leaves us with one more. Maybe some spot or some listen, something like that. Yeah, I don't need crafting. Or I could go search too. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's put it into search. Alright, and we got Assassin Spellbook. Let's take a closer look at that. Alright, let's see. Can we bring that down here? Yep. Alright, so, oh, that'll give us Ghostly Visage, Sleep, and True Strike. Now that's good. Alright, I think we're fine. Let's, you know what? Let's go ahead and use that now. Let's get some Ghostly Visage up. And let's go to K... Well, you know what? Let's go to Montaron, just in case there's more traps up here. Any more traps?
So, the stoic...
Why have you come? It is to steal my riches, or perhaps to seek to righteously punish me for my affront to your morality. It matters little, for you will do neither. Before I dispose of you in some horribly gruesome manner, perhaps I should introduce myself. I am known as Davaeorn. I would ask you for your names, but I care little to become acquainted with the dead. Alright.
What now?
Okay, he's hostile. You know what? Let's go ahead and use this Curse of Silence. Let's see if that'll do anything to him. Oh. Oh, can I even attack him? I might not be able to. Alright. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be able to target him, but we need to spread out. Let's see. Can I hit him? Yeah, I can't do anything. You know what? Let's do this then. Let's get some...
Something troubling.
Yeah, let's get some area of effect stuff down there. Let's get a fireball down there. That should be able to hit him. And let's see, Feldorn. Can I do anything? I don't think sleep's going to do anything. Let's try Entangle just for the hell of it. And everybody else, let's spread out. Let's get down here. Alright, looks like we didn't do any damage there. Alright, we're going to be able to... Oh, we might be able to... We might be able to target him now. Let's try. Ooh, damn. Took a lot of damage there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and target him. And just for hell of it... Yep, we can. Let's go ahead and launch them. Alright, and you know what? Let's spread out. Feldorn. Let's get in here closer. Oh, he's coming right for us here. Okay, if that's gonna be the case, then let's get some Call Lightning then. Alright, Branwyn. Let's see if we can hit him with some Hypothermia. And let's hold off on the rest of that stuff for now. Alright, what do we got going on here? We're slowed. Alright, let's get out of that stuff then. And let's see if we can get some Divine Leech on him. Ooh, wow. Let's get some healing. I don't want anybody to go down. Ooh. Ooh, he just teleported away. Okay. You know what? Let's take advantage of that. You know what? Since we got a lot of healing potions, let's go ahead and use some of these up. Alright, Kagan. Alright, let's go get him then. Yeah, if we can get a knockdown on him, that'd be good. Let's get everybody over here. Yep. Hindsight being 2020, it's probably a bad idea to put that entangle down over there. It's going to cause some issues here. Feldorn just took a heavy hit too. Alright, we got to do some healing here. I don't want Feldorn going down. Let's see. Let's do some spontaneous healing. Alright, let's go back here. Where is Monteron? Yowza. Oh, did he just teleport again? Yeah, he did. Alright, how are we doing? Kagan's got a lot of damage going on. Let's hit another potion. Alright, the entangle's gone at least. Alright, he's doing some healing. He's doing some healing. Let's see. I can't lose Czar. Let's go ahead and get some spontaneous healing here if we can. Where is... got some invisibility going on apparently. You know what? Let's move Zara back in case. Yeah. Seen that coming. Alright, let's see. We don't have any more healing potions. Let's see. Who had them all? We got a bunch here. Let's split these up. Let's give them to Kagan. Let's use them real quick. Alright, let's see. Davaeorn's only injured. Let's get some leech on him. And let's get some more healing. Alright, yeah, Kagan. Let's get some healing on him before he dies. Oh, did he teleport again? Alright, let's get another potion. Alright, let's see, where are we at? Okay, looks like he's back here now.
Two-faced son of a kobold.
Alright, looks like some of his spells are wearing off, so that's good. Let's see if we can get a knockdown on him. And Monteron, can we get a sneak attack somewhere, please? Alright, let's see, where is everybody? Let's go this way. Looks like we can get through there. Oh, we got him. Ooh, nice. Chapter 5.
You have dealt a great blow to the organization known as the Iron Throne. A defeat that you are certain will not be ignored. Now you must travel to the great city of Baldur's Gate, where you are certain to find the truth behind the strange plot that plagues the citizens of the Sword Coast.
Alright, now we're going to Baldur's Gate. Let's take a look at a journal. Alright, that's everything we know about already. Alright, and that one's done. Okay, so... Yep, let's start searching the place. First things first, let's check out Davaeorn's body. Let's see what he's got. Ooh, a bunch of stuff that needs to be identified. A key to the river plug. Yeah, we need to go back up top and deal with that too. Let's see. Can we identify all this stuff? Robe of the Evil Archmagi. Nice. +5 armor, +1 to universal saves, and 10 spell resistance. That's nice. And some +3 braces of defense. And we got a ring, which is a ring of freedom of movement. And we got a wand, which is another wand of fear. Okay. And we have 3 letters. Let's take a look at these. Davaeorn. Our plans go smoothly. Sarevok has arrived from our headquarters in Argulin. He brings news from our superiors. They are pleased with our progress so far. I plan to place Sarevok as the commander of our mercenary forces in the region. He has already sent his subordinate Tazok to the Wood of Sharp Teeth to take command of the forces located there. Things go apace here in Baldur's Gate. We have placed our first agent among the ranks of the Seven Sons trading coster. Signed Ryaltar. Alright, and the second one. Davaeorn, I have received your request for extra slaves. They will be sent as soon as possible. Events go well in Baldur's Gate. We have purchased one of the Western Noble Estates to use as our base of operations. It is an ancient building, most likely constructed before the erection of the Second Wall. Its construction makes it very defensible against those who would thieve it. Remember to ask Yeslik if he enjoys his new accommodations. Signed Ryaltar. Alright, and the third one. Davaeorn, as you are probably heard, the iron poison has begun to take effect around the coast. With the majority of the iron imports being disrupted by Tazok, almost all of it comes from the tainted source in Nashkel. The Thithalesian uprising in has ensured that no forces from that nation will be able to take action against our mercenary forces. However, the Flaming Fist has caught several of the Black Talon mercenaries. All of those captured have claimed allegiance with the Zentarum and have thus shifted any suspicions away from the Iron Throne. I have sent Tranzig to work with the mercenaries in transporting the iron to your base in Cloakwood. He has brought several bags of holding so that he alone will make trips into Cloakwood. thereby lessening the chance that Flaming Fist trackers might find your stronghold. Signed Raltar. Alright. Let's grab all that stuff. Okay, well, let's see. Tsar currently has a robe of electrical resistance, but I think I'm going to go ahead and equip this robe here. Yep. Let's get that on, and let's make sure that did... Yep, that affected saves, and also, yep, spell resistance is up by 10. Armor isn't going to change because he got improved mage armor on, so you won't see a change in that, but at least he'll still have a +5 armor if he loses that. Let's see, we still have this Bracers of Defense +3, but nobody else is going to be able to use that, except maybe Monteron. Yeah, not yet. His use magic device isn't high enough. Let's see, let's pass off all these letters to Garen, and now we got 2 Wands of Fear. Okay, that Ring of Free Action.
Yes.
Who could possibly make use of that? I could potentially give that to Garen. He's got that Ring of Infant Vision, which he really doesn't need. Oh, you know what? Let's see, the Ring of the Immortal. Now that we're in a new chapter, let's unequip that thing and re-equip it. Let's see what we got this time. Okay, now it's immunity to fear. Okay, good. That'll work. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't want to get rid of those rings. Those are good ones. These are also good. He's already got free action. We got invisibility and holiness. Invisibility, you know, I hardly ever use that. And let's see, Ring of Energy. I could potentially give up this animal friendship one. I don't really use that either. You know what, though? I think I'm going to go ahead and put that on Branwen. Let's swap out that Ring of Invisibility, I think. I very rarely use it. If I got to, I can always equip it. Alright, let's see. What else did we have? Was there anything else that we needed to deal with? No. Alright, how are we on healing potions? We used up quite a bit of them. He's got 1. Yeah, Kagan used up a lot of them. Let's see. Let's split some of these. Let's pass off at least 2 of them. Alright, Faldorn's got 3.
What now?
Yeah, let's split those 2. Let's pass off 1 to Garen. Alright, let's see. Let's continue checking this place out. We have a chest over here. Let's go to Monteron. And let's see what we have in there. Doesn't appear to be trapped. Lionheart, Cat's Grace, and a greenstone ring. That's just a regular ring to sell, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's see, what was his will? Oh yeah. That'll probably be best on him since his will is 0. Lionheart is, I believe it was immunity to fear. Let's see, let's check this passageway across the hall. And then we'll continue on over here. We got a recipe here and a scroll. Nice. Okay. Let's pass both of them off to Tsar. Let's see. Bonus armor class deflection. Let's put that in that recipe book now. And let's see. That scroll is see invisibility, which is Bard's... Oh, it's divination. Can he... Yeah, he's not going to be able to do it. Yeah, he's a necromancer. Okay. Well, let's see. Can we pass that off? Yeah, we're probably going to end up selling that thing too. You know what? Let me check something. Now that we got that recipe in that book, let's open that up. Alright. Bonus deflection. For boots, gloves, bracers. Weak power essences. I might be able to make use of that. Yep. Yeah, I'll take a closer look at that later. Let's continue checking the rest of this place out. Alright, let's go back to Monteron. We got everything out of there. Anything down here? No, there is not. Actually, you know what? Let's play it a little bit safe here. Let's do a little bit of healing. Just in case we run across some traps or something like that. Let's go to Monteron too and heal him up a little bit. I might as well use them all up, actually. Let's see. Let's hit SOAR again. And let's go Kagan. Alright. That should be fine for now. Monteron lead out. Alright, we got a room over here. And there's some remains laying here. What do we have? 308 gold pieces. We got a lot of stuff over here, it looks like. Anything in here? Nothing. Bunch of containers. Let's check this passageway here, just to make sure there was nothing up here that we missed. Nope. Alright, we got everything out of there. Let's come back this way. Alright, we got an elevator there, it looks like. What do we have in the armoire? It is empty. Another wand. What is this one? It looks like another fear. Okay, let's pass that one off. Yep, it sure is. Well, I got 3 of those now. Well, I can certainly sell them. Alright, and we got an armoire here. Let's go back to Monteron. That one's empty. Anything worth a crap back here? No, there is not. Alright, before we use the elevator here, let's go check the rest of these rooms here. Oh, there's a guy back here, Stefan. Let's talk to this guy.
What do you need?
You killed Davaeorn! Oh, please, don't hurt me. Please, oh please, oh please! I'm just his apprentice, I swear. I don't know anything. Okay, I know a little, but I was only his student, honest. I can help you. Yeah, I can give you information. Ask me something. Go on, ask me anything. Who are you? What is your role here? I told you, I'm just Davaeorn's apprentice. I studied under him, and that's it. I didn't know anything about anything. Well, I know a little, but just ask and I'll tell you. What was the purpose of this installation? The mine? I think they were going to try to look like the saviors of the day, riding in with their stores of iron to equip the troops or something like that. With the bandit raids and the rumors about the Iron Throne figured that the Dukes of Baldur's Gate would think they needed arms and ore quickly in case of Omnish attack. They figured they could get exorbitant prices, or better yet, sanctions against competitors and an easing of trade laws for themselves only. A quick way to install themselves as an underground power on the coast. That's all I know about it, I swear. The iron shortage. Who's behind it? Who's behind it? Well, the Iron Throne, I guess. Davaeorn ran this place for the regional bosses in Baldur's Gate. They used some strange potion to taint iron already stored, used Mullahy to keep new iron from being mined, and had the bandits raid any incoming trading caravans. It doesn't take long for perceived shortages to establish real threats. You know all of this. You are the one who killed Mullahy. Can I go now? Who's Davaeorn's superior? Who really gives the orders around here? I don't know. I swear it. All I can say is that the regional leaders of the Iron Throne placed Davaeorn here. There are 3 of them, I think, but I don't know their names. Davaeorn was getting orders from someone else, too. He complained about it a lot, but he never said a name or anything to me, honest. The main building for the Iron Throne is in Baldur's Gate, somewhere in the southwest of the city, but I've never been there, I tell you true. Can I please go? You'll die for helping the Iron Throne. Yeah, that's probably going to be the most evil one here. Let's do that. Oh, please, no. I've told you everything. I'm just a lackey, and I swear I'll be good from now on. Please. I'll not be persuaded. You will die. No. Must escape. How did that spell go? What the? Okay. And a journal update. Iron Crisis. Okay, yeah, we know about all this information here. Let's see, we got a lot of stuff in here. What do we got on the bookshelf? Ooh, bunch of stuff that needs to be identified. You know what? Let's have Czar grab that stuff, since he needs to identify that. Another Ring of Infravision. Inflict minor wounds and scare. And what do we have over here? Some more scrolls. Ghostly Visage and Ray of Enfeeblement. Let's see here. That Ring of Infravision, we'll just leave that alone. Inflict minor wounds. I'm probably going to end up selling that, but let's give that to Branwen for now. Scare, I think we have that one already, don't we? Yes, we do. Ghostly Visage we already have, and Ray of Enfeeblement. Yep, we have all of those. And I believe there might be a hidden recipe in this library here. Let's search around for it. Oh, yep, we just found something, and it looks like it's right there. Bonus sorcerer spell recipe. Alright, nice. Let's give that to Czar, and let's put it in the book. Alright, let's go back to Monteron. I think we got everything out of here now. Let's check this passageway next. Let's take a look at a map. Ooh, there's something down here. Ooh. Some mustard jellies just spawned here. Alright, let's see if we can get over here. Since we can sneak attack these things, it appears. Let's take advantage of that. Oh, they ain't gonna let me get behind them, though. These things have some hit points. Alright, I don't want to get swarmed here. Alright, that one's almost dead. And looks like we got them all. Alright, let's come back over here. Alright, no more bad guys. Any traps? Doesn't appear to be. Let's unlock this one first. This one over here is not even locked. What do we have? Ooh, nice. And there's a scroll there. Melf's Acid Arrow. And some more scrolls. Ooh, over 1,000 gold. Nice. And a bunch more scrolls. Alright, let's grab them all. Protection from energy, protection from undead, and see invisibility. We've got a bunch of nice scrolls here. We have knock. Let's pass these off. Alright, that's see invisibility. Yeah, we couldn't do that one. We'll just hold on to that one. Alright, let's go back to Czar. Alright, knock. Can we get that one? Yep. Alright, see invisibility. Let's move that back over to Monteron. And protection from undead. Okay, this is a unique scroll. It does not offer any protection from magical attacks and will last 10 rounds. Alright, full physical protection against attacks performed by undead. Okay. Let's give that.
Go pester someone else.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, can Kagan use that? Let's give that to him. And what else do we have? Melf's Acid Arrow. Let's go ahead and scribe that. And I believe that is it. Okay, let's go back to Monteron. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to go up to that upper level where that plug was. I think we're finished down here. Let's take a look at a map. Yeah, I believe we've been everywhere. Alright, let's go up top then. Alright, did it bring it back up to the plug level? Yeah, alright. Let's go over to the plug. If we don't get any attacks or anything like that, I'll just cut all this out. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, here we are coming up to the plug here. Let's talk to that miner now. Let's see, we got everybody together? It looks like we got everybody. Let's talk to the miner.
Get me out of this hell.
Hey there again. I see that you have the key. It must have been a bloody battle with the master, and you must be tough ones to have lived through it. Alright then, give the key and let's be done with this. Oh, one more thing. You did talk to Rill, didn't you? So that all the slaves could get out of here alive? We got an evil option here. I don't know if I want to say that though, but let's see what's going to happen. Who cares about the other slaves? Just open the plug so we can flood this place and get out of here. I am not a murderer. There's no way I'm going to open this floodgate and drown all my friends in the mine. Talk to Rill, then you can come back and talk to me. Alright, okay. Ooh, wow, 10-point shift toward evil. Alright, let's see, let's talk to him again. Alright, so we know that's not going to do anything for us. Yes, we talked to Rill. You don't have to worry about your friends. They'll all be safe. Here's the key. Now, let's get to it. Well, then I guess that's it then. As soon as I open the floodgate, we're going to have to run for our lives, because otherwise we'll be washed away, just like the Orthi are dwarves. Alrighty then, here we go. Do it, please. We have flooded the mines of Cloakwood, killing everyone who remained in its depths. My party and I barely escaped the onrushing waters, but now that we're safe, I'm comfortable in the knowledge that I have dealt a great blow to the Iron Throne. Oh, somebody just came up to us, a slave. You saved us! The rest of us have fled to the north toward Baldur's Gate, but I elected to stay so as to thank all of you. Without your heroics, who knows how long we'd be working those horrible mines. I'm just glad we didn't end up in the watery grave down there like the rest of the Iron Throne mercenaries. Now go. Alright, Cloakwood Mines and destroy the Iron Thrones. And we got 400 XP. Alright, let's take a look at the journal. Everything did update, right? Okay, that one's done, that one's done. Okay. Alright, looks like we're going to Baldur's Gate next, but first, we have some things to sell. I am going to go back to probably the Friendly Arm or something like that, and we're going to rest up too. And after that, we can continue on to Baldur's Gate. If nothing happens on the way back there, I'll just cut all this out. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, all done selling everything, and went back to Friendly Arm Inn, sold all that crap. And also did a rest up over there too, and we had another dream sequence. Unfortunately, I did not get to record that, but it wasn't too much of information anyways. Although at the end of the dream sequence, we did pick up another divine curse, so we have 2 of those now. Alright, now as you can see, we are back here at Worm's Crossing, getting ready to go into Baldur's Gate over here. And the drawbridge is now down, so let's head on over here and see if we can get up inside Baldur's Gate. Oh yeah, after selling everything now, we have over 113,000 gold. So we're sitting pretty damn good. I didn't buy anything. Alright, let's see. What do we got next here? There's a mercenary here. Let's see if he's got something to say.
I serve the flaming...
The entrance tax is 6 gold pieces for each party of travelers. Please announce your point of origin. The mystical land of frolicking naked nymphs. Let's see what's going to happen if we do that, where your every desire is granted by bald, blubbering bugbears. I don't like your sarcasm. If you won't cooperate, then I'll just bring you to talk with my commander. I shall wait here. Okay, yeah, this is where we're going to talk to Scar. Let's let him come to us. This is how we're going to proceed on to the
Please step forward.
main quest here. First off, let me introduce myself. I am Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. Though it is not necessary for you to reveal your names, please answer me this. Are you the group that was involved in the fiasco at the Nashkel mines? Yeah, that was us. Well, I have to say, you've made quite the commotion up here in Baldur's Gate. I can't really put my finger on a single source, but there have been many strange happenings going on within the city. It's been getting harder and harder for me to put trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigations, people with no connections to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working for me in such a capacity? If it pays well, sure. All right then. What I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. Do you understand? I need you to begin an investigation of the Seven Sons trading coster. The Seven Sons leadership has been acting strangely of late. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance that the trading coster holds over the economy of the city, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. I've gone to talk to the coster's head, Jasso. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Jasso for many years, and this isn't his usual behavior. I can start up an official investigation, as there is no real reason for doing so. That's why I need you. We're ready to go for it, but there's something you need to know first. We think that the Iron Throne may be behind recent events along the coast. At the mines in Nashkel and in Cloakwood, we've learned much about the goals and methods of the Iron Throne, and it doesn't bode well for the future of this region. Well, that sheds new light on things. There's nothing I can really do about it now, but I'll make sure to look into it. I want you to break into the Seven Sons compound and find out what's wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I don't want this operation to cause too much fuss. The most important person to watch for is Jasso. Once you've found out as much as possible, report back to me at the Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay 2,000 gold for this favor. The estate is located on the southwest side of town. I wish all of you the best of luck. Remember, once you're done at the Seven Sons estate, it's imperative that you meet me at the Flaming Fist barracks, which is just west of the Seven Sons. Got it. Alright, journal update. Scar has hired us to investigate strange goings-on in the Seven Sons compound. Alright, does Scar know anything different now? Move along. Alright, we shall move along. Oh, Quail. Yeah, that's another companion, although I think he's a good one, so he's just going to end up leaving us. I want to say he's a cleric. Alright, let's see. He's coming toward us.
Walking alone in the Coastway Road.
Hey,
Smart
hold there,
bitch.
fellow travelers. You look to be wanderers of an adventuring sort. Tell me, what direction calls you? We got an all-evil party here, one. If it's your business, east is my direction. Oh no, not my way at all. Nevertheless, since you are so obviously in need of guidance from someone with not quite so much orcish heritage, I shall alter my course and come with you. Don't bother to thank me, just grunt approval. If you must. Well, I suppose I'll be on my way then, you idiot. You said yes? I mean, of course I'll come with you. My intellect and skill as a cleric will undoubtedly make your group much better than it is. Onward. Yeah, we're not going to take him. He's just going to end up leaving us anyways. Yeah. See ya, Quail. Alright, so. Into Baldur's Gate we go. Alright, no choice but to go to the Gate District. Alright, finally into Baldur's Gate. And we have Elminster right here in front of us. Let's take a look at a map. Yeah, right here. There's a workshop there, and we got some transitions to the south here, it looks like. Well, let's go talk to Elminster first. He's coming to us.
I have
Good day to thee, young one. What a marvelous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. Ah, I see that by thine eyes that thou have no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true, our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again. Leave me be, old man. I am not some old lech that follows thee around for the good of mine eyes, upstart. If I am to be accused of anything, perhaps it is that I have been a touch too mothering. I think this can be excused, however, when compared to the zeal with which thy true parentage pursues thee. I trust thou dost suspect that thou art not normal. What do you know of this? Why have you come here? Oh, all citizens of the Sword Coast eventually pass through Baldur's Gate, and I know thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou have felt from others, including thine own self. Gorion raised thee as best he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in the bone. Much more so in this case, I would imagine. So what is it you wish of me? I was about to ask this same question of thee. Thou have come quite far, and though mine answers are often less than obvious, I do hope they will help a little. Gorion often chided me for my obliqueness, though he was fond of a little verbal hide-and-seek as well. I tire of these games. Leave me to my own means. Thou art determined to be confrontational, aren't thee? So be it. I will leave thee to whatever fate thou dost carve for thyself. I will extend the courtesy of a warning, though. Thy manner may come natural to thee, but obeying thine impulses is not always the best course. Being true to thyself is only wise if that is truly the self thou dost wish to become. I lecture too long, and thine interest fades. Off with thee, to whatever fate will have thee. Alright. Wow, that was kind of hard reading all that stuff. Alright, journal entrance. Is that one done? Yeah. Again, Elminster has made an appearance, and again, he has presented a riddle I have not the time to puzzle over. Something about my nature and how I must be cautious. Bah, only my enemies need worry about my actions. Alright. Well, we got some containers here. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything worth grabbing here. 17 gold pieces. And that one's empty.
Arms for the boy.
Alright, now, what I kind of want to do is do the Tales of the Sword Coast stuff, and to do that, we need to be talking to the town crier. The settlement of Olgoth's Beard is in need of adventurers to assist them. I must make a note. Yep. Alright, and that's all we need to get into the Tales of the Sword Coast stuff. Let's talk to him again. Why are you still here? Adventurers in Olgoth's Beard await you. Yeah, we're gonna go do that next. Yeah, I don't want to get into any of this business over here just yet. Yeah, we're gonna go to Olgoth's Beard a little bit. Let's see if it is present on the map now. Let's go back. Yep, there we go. That is the next place we're going to go, but that we're going to do in the next episode as we are running up on time. Don't forget that like button, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you all in the next episode.